The world has watched in horror as the war in Ukraine unfolds, bombed-out buildings. Families in shelters' lives upended. Images of devastation have sparked global solidarity, open borders donations, and a surge of humanitarian aid. The blue and yellow flag now symbolizes resistance and unity, a story of good versus evil. But beneath this narrative, another story plays out, one of profit and power. As the world focuses on tragedy, a hidden economic engine roars to life. Defense contractors, oligarchs, and financial institutions quietly benefit, their fortunes rising with every new contract. Their operations are shielded by the urgency of war, making scrutiny difficult. Understanding who profits and how is crucial to seeing the full reality of modern conflict. It's not just a fight for survival, but a competition for wealth and influence. The money flows in directions rarely seen in the headlines. To truly understand this war, we must look beyond the surface. Western nations rushed to arm Ukraine, fueling a boom for defense companies. Stock prices for Lockheed Martin, Raytheon, and BAE Systems soared as orders for Javelins and Stingers poured in. The war became a live-fire showcase, boosting reputations and sales worldwide. European firms like Rheinmetall doubled their market value, ramping up production for a continent rearming itself. Contracts now stretch years into the future, ensuring steady profits for arms makers. Ukraine's shift to NATO standard gear locks in long-term dependency on Western suppliers. Public funds flow into private hands, making defense contractors the quiet winners of this conflict. The stated goal is security, but the result is extraordinary profit. War for some is the ultimate business opportunity. Ukraine's oligarchs, once symbols of corruption, have adapted to war. Some lost assets, but many pivoted, using their networks to supply the military and secure lucrative contracts. Their control over logistics and exports made them essential to the war effort. Allegations of profiteering and inflated prices persist, blurring the line between patriotism and self-enrichment. Scandals in defense procurement reveal old habits die hard. The war hasn't ended oligarchic power, it's reshaped it. Some have been weakened, but others thrive, profiting amid chaos. Their businesses grow, even as the nation suffers. As bombs fall, global finance eyes Ukraine's future reconstruction. Costs could top $1 trillion, and investment giants like BlackRock and JPMorgan are already involved. They're designing funds to attract private capital, leveraging public money to de-risk investments. Critics warn this could lead to privatization and foreign control of key assets. The promise of rebuilding is powerful, but who will benefit? Will Ukraine's recovery serve its people or global investors? The answer will shape the nation for decades. The real battle for Ukraine's future may be fought in boardrooms, not trenches. The war story is carefully managed by PR and lobbying firms, keeping Ukraine's cause in the spotlight. Media coverage drives ratings and revenue, turning tragedy into profit for news outlets. Humanitarian aid, while vital, is also big business. NGOs compete for contracts and funding. Billions flow through this ecosystem, sometimes creating inefficiency and dependency. Meanwhile, soldiers and civilians pay the highest price. Arms makers, financiers, PR firms, and media all profit from the conflict. The lines between solidarity and self-interest blur. War's true cost is borne by the people. The profits, however, are counted far from the front lines. In modern conflict, tragedy and opportunity are inseparable.